stuck up in that damn rut. Hopping down for too long, yeah, it was time to get up.
Oh, Adrian, all of that.
What's going on, fam? Thanks for hanging out with us again today.
How y'all doing?
Still doing the same thing. My boy's got his black coffee. I'm still rocking the Galaxy Imperial.
Coffee black.
It's pretty good.
Been a semi-pro.
Let's start this off. Ricky and Noah pissed about what?
These fans out here. How are you gonna spit on players? How are you gonna throw popcorn on players with no real ramifications? Like, if you would not test these dudes, if it was like a real one-on-one situation, you would not spit on this dude. You would not throw popcorn on this dude. Like, these dudes are cowards. They have not learned one thing from Ron Artest. I mean, come on, man. That's the reason why he ain't in the... What if Westbrook or Trae Young would have reacted the same way or had an opportunity to get in the crowd fight? And then these dudes is out for years on years because there's no real ramification. Oh, what? You get kicked out of a stadium for what? Forever. Big deal. Guess what? Who cares? If you do that shit, then you need to face some serious time because these dudes got the potential to lose millions and millions and millions of dollars because you're a drunk fucking idiot, man. Real talk, fans that do that shit, some cowards, some punks. And I'm glad that people in New York, in Philly, they all turned on that dude and pointed out who did it, you know? Like, that to me, that's just messed up. That's a coward act, man. You got somebody at your job. Imagine if you was at your job, somebody's throwing popcorn at you. You know, come on, man. You'd be on World Star in 5 seconds fighting somebody.
World Star!
But yeah, man, that right there bothers me. You would think we had learned something from 15 years ago. We haven't learned anything. People are still the same idiots, man.
Are you? Is that all you're pissed about?
I got a lot of anger in me, but you know, I don't like to channel too much at one time, so I only a little bit going to come out today. But yeah, that's it.
Sitting here, you know, I wasn't really Ricky pissed side was kind of not. But you know what? I am pissed about something. You know what I'm pissed about? Unrealistic fans. We got a lot of those in the city. Listen to the radio.
Yeah.
You hear them all the time. Make this trade, make that, you know, couch GMs as you would call them.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Like, I know the big story going around right now is Julio
Jones.
He's gone. He wants out of there.
He's out of there.
And Colts fans are wondering why we won't go after him. Tell them why we won't go after him.
32-year-old receiver.
Man.
Bauer is not known to just give out picks like that. Not to mention, you got big contracts coming down the line with Braden Smith, Quentin Nelson, Darius Leonard.
He's cutting checks, man. He just knows.
And be honest with you, we not learn from old players. You can't risk it, man. Andre Johnson was supposed to be Julio Jones when we got him a long time ago. Via free agency, wasn't traded. He was cut for a reason. I'm not saying there were NFL players are in the same spot.
I look at it this way: if Julio Jones was 29 or 28, do the trade.
Yeah.
Because he got plenty of time left in him. But he's 32. He's got 3 years, $66 million contract. I mean, for a wide receiver that you don't know what he's going to be when he gets there. He might have that one good strong year when he first gets here. Because I do think his first year is going to be amazing. Because he's going to be motivated. He's going to want to show out and show people like, you know what, I can play 17 games. I'll catch 100 balls. I can catch 10 touchdowns. But after that, who knows? I will say, if he goes to Baltimore,
yeah, man, that could be really scary. Lamar Jackson went from having no threats to all the threats.
But here's the only question I guess I got to ask is, get Lamar Jackson throwing the ball?
He didn't throw the ball far enough. Julio go out and get it. Him and Sammy run out there and get it. That'd be all right, man.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm cool on the Colts just because we already got one old receiver. There's no point in having two receivers over the age of 32 years old or 31, 32 on your roster. Just you just run the risk of injury. Just like, who's to say, man? Those little nagging, like, you feel sore.
Yeah, man, it's just
when you're young, you can fight.
If you're a real Colts fan, man, you just got to trust the process.
I trust the process.
Philadelphia, Chris Bauer knows what he's doing. There's we played the Ryan Grigson game. You guys want to go back to the Ryan Grigson days? Shout out to Dan Dockage's favorite boy, Ryan Grigson. Yeah. But we can't go that way anymore. Yeah. Chris Ballard wants to develop young guys.
Build it from the ground up.
There's a young guy that's getting to start. That's going to start this year, a linebacker that could have been my sneaky defensive player that I didn't think about. Shout out to Bobby Okereke, because
he started last year. I thought he was already pretty good.
Well, Anthony Walker's gone, so it's Okereke time.
And it looks like they're going to play a lot of two linebacker sets with either three safeties or three corners out there. So I see Marvell Tugg in a lot more action, or this is another safety. I don't really got to pin down who I think it's going to be, but That's why there's a lot of leaning towards, because the league itself has just changed to a more pass-happy league with the rules and everything.
That's why you got to have pass rushers.
And they got two other linebackers I feel like can come in and step in. EJ Speed can maybe take that next level step. And then you got the guy that set out last year, Moore. Yeah, Sky Moore. He's a converted safety to linebacker. So you got to have guys that can guard. And that's why I like Okereke and Leonard. They're both long, fast, undersized in a way. Okereke not as much as Leonard. But you got to have those guys, because if you can't run with tight ends and receivers, running backs, you're going to get roasted, man. Imagine trying to put a slow linebacker against our running backs coming out of the backfield. Man, that's easy money all day. And we're not the only team that's got backs like that.
I agree 100%.
Yeah. So, also I'm going to come through and touch. They said Pritchard on the Pacers is not committed to Nate. How do you feel about that? How do you think that's going to play out?
I think he's gone. I don't think new Nate comes back.
Is he new Nate or old Nate at this point?
Man, could be old Nate 2.0.
Or old new Nate.
Yeah.
No more Nates if that's the case.
Yeah, please not. I think he's gone. I just don't see with the way the everything happened in the back. If he's going to keep players from this team, they're all going to ride or die for him. I mean, I guess it comes down to be honest with you, what they do in the offseason. Are they going to make trades? Are they going to blow this up? Are they going to do anything? If not, and they keep the same players, you got to have a different coach.
Yeah, I see there's zero chance that both of those scenarios happen. There's zero chance that you keep Nate and the players. Or you keep the players and keep Nate. It's not going to happen.
Yes.
So if you keep Nate, you're definitely blowing it up. You're going to keep maybe a handful of players. If you want to run it back, it's definitely going to have to be a new coach. But I just don't want to see it. But
it's going to happen.
Having T.J. Warren out there is a big difference.
It's going to be my prediction.
You think
Pacers are going to do what they always do. They're going to draft somebody we don't want, and they're going to bring them season.
That's rough, man. They tried their hardest to get to that 8 seed. I get it, but
is that what we're looking for every year?
It's not. No, you're never going to be good enough drafting 13 or 14 or 15.
We need lottery picks, because that's the only way we're going to get anybody good to ever come to this
maybe we can get lucky and they pull our name out the hat or whatever, how they do it to get our ping pong ball and we get a top 3 pick. But we have never, ever, since I've been a Pacer fan, got lucky and just been the Spurs out of nowhere and not make the playoffs and then get Tim Duncan, get a number 1 pick.
But is there a Tim Duncan coming out?
I'll take my chances with the top 3 guy than the 13 guy, but there's not.
I'll take that Gonzaga guy. We need a point guard.
Yeah, but you're not seeing 4-year guys established like Tim Duncan coming to the league no more, man. If you're in the league, if you're in college 4 years,
you ain't making it in the league.
Well, Obi Toppin, whatever.
He came out early.
Was he?
Yeah, he was.
He's the oldest looking junior hire. Maybe about 27-year-old. I don't think there's no this guaranteed killer, but yes, I would take the Gonzaga guard too. They said Timmy's staying. Did you see that?
I did see that. Timmy's going back.
Thank God, because guess what? Timmy had wrote on him, Pacer. No disrespect to Timmy.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, but that was going to be our pick for sure.
Well, they'll figure out some other big white guy to bring in. Like I said, Kevin Pritchard has proven he's not very good at drafting, and he's not very good at running the Pacers of my eyes. But, that's just me.
Yeah, what is his 2 best draft picks? Miles Turner and Aaron Holiday?
I don't know. Was he here for Paul George?
If he was behind the scenes. I'm pretty sure that was Lance Stevenson, draft class of Paul George, Larry Bird.
Whoever's been in charge of the Pacers all these years has not did good at picking.
Yeah. Paul
George was probably the only one, and he slipped because no one really knew about him.
And he grew a lot, too, from when he got drafted.
Yeah, when he first came here, it took him a couple years to be...
And everybody, when they drafted him, they were hating on the pick a little bit because they had Danny Granger. Why you need a small forward? And then, nowadays in NBA, you need 5 or 6 small forwards. How many good small forwards Pacers got on their roster right now? I say 0.
One that's hurt.
T.J. Warren is not a small forward in today's game now. He's a power forward.
One that's hurt.
Yeah. It's not good problems to have, but I really honestly think if you move Malcolm Brogdon, for some reason, teams might want him. I heard there was a rumor of first-round pick in Brogdon for De'Aaron Fox. I don't know how crazy Sacramento would be to do something like that, but if you could, somewhere or another, you can give Miles Turner that deal. If you could bring back a guy like him or any type of young talent and just have some better foundation to build upon, add to LeVert and Sabonis, you might have something with Warren. Because they do have some good pieces. Don't get me wrong. Pacers are probably one of the most injured teams this whole year. And on a national media market, teams are like, why are the Pacers hating on the coach so bad? Like, record wasn't that bad for a first-year coach going through a lot of changes. But just like he said, all the backstabbing, the hate, the micromanaging, the relationships is torn, and maybe to the point where it can't be repaired. I don't know.
I don't think so. I think it cannot be repaired. It's like you said, it's one or the other. That's the only choice we have right now.
All right, so I'm not the big baseball guy, but my guy loves baseball. I'm gonna ask you a question, man. What team is on your radar right now? Like a real
baseball?
threat? Yeah, I want an American League and a National League threat.
American League, shout out to the Chicago White Sox. Definitely, they got the pitching, they got the hitting, they put it together. They are a very, very good team. And the National League, of course, everything goes through LA. They got the pitching, they got the hitting. Dodgers, when it comes playoff time, they'll probably turn it on.
I'll just have to take his word for it.
There you go. Name 3 baseball players.
Oh, shit. I got Josh Hamilton.
He's gone.
Damn, he's not in the league anymore. Yeah, I don't watch baseball. I thought he was for sure out there. Where he at?
Been retired for years.
Shit, that's the last time I watched baseball.
Your next going to be Deion Sanders.
Hey, the dude on the Pirates, or the Padres, is on the cover of the MLB The Show. Tatis. Yeah, man. The dude from the Dodgers, Mookie Betts.
There you go. That's 2.
He's pretty nice.
You don't know the Dodgers pitcher that everyone talks about?
Albert Pujols just got cut.
But he is on the Dodgers. They signed him. That's 3.
Yeah, man. I could go all day. Turns out I am what you call a savant when it comes to baseball.
You didn't name any pitchers.
And I got the big judge. No pitchers. No.
You never heard of Trevor Bauer?
I heard the name. Couldn't tell you what he looked like. Anyway, that doesn't matter. We'll hit one last topic before we get out of here today on Volume 3. IU football, man. You see all them transfers and top dogs that's coming to the team? How do you think this year is coming? A lot of people are jumping on the bandwagon. I think we're at the tip of the glacier, about ready to go.
Dad would be rolling in his grave because football is more popular than basketball.
But I think it's going to turn to.
Tom Allen is the truth. Everyone saw how amazing. Everyone loved playing with him. He's all about love, and he's all about next man next to you going to war. They want to come play with him.
Yeah.
So everybody's coming here, and IU is like that up and coming team.
Yeah, they got the running back from USC. Did you see that 5-star guy? You got a linebacker from Auburn.
They have a defense that's going to be a monster.
They
got a 5-star recruit that chose them over Ohio State.
You already had a team that didn't lose 1 or 2 starters.
You got your quarterback coming back, and your number 1 wide receiver who should have went to the NFL. Yeah. But thanks for coming back.
Hey, thank you,
Fry Frogel.
Yeah, man. You ever see that meme where it's like, what's it do? There's like 3 dudes on Phoenix, and then he's like, just throw it down there to Fry Frogel. And it's just like, Frogel's got 5 dudes on him, and he's just snagging. Right. But Fogel could not do it without his quarterback, though, with the other kid.
Yeah, well, I think, didn't we bring in a 4-star
we got a
quarterback as well that's coming in? And we still got Jack Tuttle.
That's what I'm saying. Jack Tuttle just didn't have the arm to make front.
With Penix being hurt all the time, there's always a chance that Tuttle might have to get back in there.
Yeah, he's a nice, solid guy, Tuttle, but he just doesn't have. He's not.
IU is going to be fun to watch. I was just going over some of their schedules. I see they got Cincinnati this year.
Cincinnati was tough last year.
Yeah, they was. They got that 6th or 7th year quarterback.
Oh, they got to stood on the field when the game was over. Yeah. Well, guess what, buddy? Get ready to go back on that field because IU got something for y'all.
I just hope that they can challenge this year. It'd be nice to see them finally jump the hurdle of beating Michigan, Michigan State, Ohio State. That would be amazing.
Yeah, the Ohio State game is the one that matters. Does Michigan bounce back, or are they going to still be in the dump?
They got Jim Harbaugh, right?
So that means the dump? I don't know.
It's not looking good for the Wolverines. They'll be up there probably like they always are, but they can never beat Ohio State either. So
yeah, they really took a bad.
Can Ohio State? They take a step back?
No, they just reload. They're the Midwest factory, man. They getting everybody. They're gonna be consistently 1-loss season.
Yankees back in the day.
Yeah, they're tough.
Oh, just coming in off the presses.
Oh yeah, hot flash news. Ricky
nothing.
Sucks. Hey, well, I appreciate y'all checking us out again. Like, subscribe, comment. We want your input, man. Go down there and tell us what you think, what you need us to do, what you want us to talk about. Anything that you got suggestion-wise, we're all ears, man.
Look for them daily picks every day. Coming at them. 2 out of 3 the last 2 days.
Be responsible. Don't be losing your house over these guys. You know what I'm saying?
Or this guy.
Yeah, I would definitely not follow me. But what I 2 or 3.
2 out of 3 on your only bets, man.
2 out of 3.
You didn't even bet them.
No, I did bet them, but I parlayed and lost. See, my bets are so good, but I usually put them in like 6 or 7 game parlays, and I'll go 5 out of 6, 6 out of 7. What I'm about to do from now on, when I start betting, I'm just individually betting. I ain't worried about trying to get the big score. I'm putting 100 on every damn bet. And if I go 4 out of 6,
you're still winning.
I'm still winning.
That's right.
I've been having my hand in the cookie jar a little too much, man. It's time for me to quit being greedy and be smart.
That's right. Don't be greedy. Feed the needy.
I got myself in a little timeout right now. I'm not betting for a little bit just because I ain't been doing too good. So, I'm in timeout. But yeah, man, appreciate you guys. Just let us know anything you need. We got you, man.